Make sure you put the kids under the bed on tonight. Please put the children, put the children under the bed. I feel a little hood tonight. Is that all right with y'all on tonight? If the baddest blogger feel a little hood on tonight, you know, put sure y'all put the children under the bed. All right, we about to go to Wide Awake, Wilson, North Carolina, man. Shout out to K.600, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all put the kids under the bed. All right, let's get out.
I was cruising down the street, down with a fully. Spot a coat, spent 300 on a hoodie. I down, zotted weed in my blunt, I'm smoking cookies. If you want me in your party, better book me. If you want me in your function, drop that bag, I'm pulling up. Off of RP smoking, I got walk hard in my double cup. Bitch come around me acting childish, shit, we finna fuck her up. Get that low to my little bro, he hit that cut and fuck him up. Get that. Get that low and then we do it. Just pop on for 5 attempts, but I've been chillin', making music. Police say that I did this and that, hell no, I didn't do it. Gang don't shoot our car, little bitch, you must be fucking stupid. Must be fucking stupid, nigga must be fucking dumb. In this bitch, I got it on me, you know I can't go for none. Drop the window, get the. We made hella niggas run. How is you gon' beef with me and you don't even own a gun?
Share the line. Turn me up. The K.I. Got a wide awake tonight. Wide awake. All right, y'all, let's get it live.
This the NC beat. I got a freak elite like Pablo P. 980 the Neo Fold is where the Charlotte leaks. 252 for the Greenville. Hat on blue for the Tar Heels. I can edge them on this paradox like crack foes, like the locks. We knock bolts and the knots. Now I know when he talks how I can't even announce my parents' script and reach the dot. Cause when this ball point to close, my mental travel hellish spots like astral projection. Cannot conjoint the two of us if there is no connection. But you can close section. The NCB, the NCB. The NCB, the NCB, whoa, whoa.
Okay, Mr. Jackson, I love you, Mr. Jackson, for real, I do.
I almost got away. If it wasn't for that goddamn Gerald Jackson and the NCB mob, I almost got away. Got to be more careful.
Yep, they said you got to be more careful, Big Biscuit down there in Marion County, South Carolina. They done sent your ass in. They said, Gerald, she need to be on the show. Look at your neighbor and say, did y'all hear about Pastor? They said Pastor was around there messing around with the school teacher down there in Lumberton. You know what's going on. Y'all kicking people out the church because of how they talk. Y'all heard what True Vesher said. If you don't want Jesus in the building, y'all need to shut it down. We gonna talk about it all on tonight, man. Listen, y'all know I ain't been live in a minute, so we got to get this damn thing going. Make sure you share the live on tonight. Let me know where you're watching from. Shout out to everybody. I'm explaining y'all what's been going on, why I ain't been live. You know, we're gonna talk about that in a couple of minutes. Yes, Big Biscuit. What's up, Michelle? Big Biscuit. Word on the curve, Fat Foot was outside on her porch calling the police. How you call the police because somebody called you fat? Then gonna talk about who the hell you talk to? You! Duh! Who else we talking to, ma'am? Damn. Who else is we talking to? You the only one. What do you mean, who? You the only one outside like this as we walk by. Girl, the children is talking about yo. Where them big backs at? Where them big backs at? Oh, I got a big back. Ow. Where them big backs at? I say, oh, where them big backs at? Where them big backs at? Won't you? All right. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in on tonight. All right, let me see what y'all watch for. What them big backs said, baby back reels. What them big backs said. I say, oh, I got them big backs now. But we caught you outside on the porch. This is not how you listen. You should have came outside with a shower curtain in front of you. You should have brought the whole motherfucking rod from your bathroom. You should have lifted it up and you should have came outside with it right here. And you should have been talking. Get your bad ass away from my goddamn house. You ain't gonna be over here threatening me. That's what you should have been doing. Get your bad ass away from my motherfucking house. Don't be over here threatening me. Shamika, come get your kids, Miss Moody, because I ain't in the mood. I'm in the mood. You ain't in the mood today. You should have been out there like that. We would have never saw them onion rings stacked up on that white, on that brown rusted. And I ain't never, you know what? Now, people got money. Now, people that got money ain't always talking about it. Now, people that got money ain't always talking about it. They blessings and what they have shows it and prove it, but it ain't your business what nobody got. But you sit up here online and you always try to talk about how much money you got, but that goddamn wood on that porch that you standing on is rusting and rotting. And if another hailstorm come through there, you're gonna be falling through, and they're gonna have talking about you don't live in the projects in the hood. And that man say, you in the hood. You heard that man, you in the hood, you in the damn hood. How you making $6,000 a month, $12,000 a month, 20,000? You know, you could have took 20,000 and put that on a down payment for a house, but yet you still deciding you want to be stuck with the spider webs and stuck with the bumblebees running the birds away. The birds can't even come outside. You know, every morning I wake up, the birds, they be outside my window just singing and waking me up. But girl, the bird, when you come outside, them bitches be trying to, them bitches cannot hop up in the air fast enough to get away from you. You running the raccoons away. You running the bears away. You running the caterpillars away. You running the bees away. And you pushing that nasty ass food all around these states, getting these people's. Y'all, you know what? The health department need to start giving y'all. Do the health department give these food truck sanitation scores, or do y'all take them off y'all wall from y'all building and plaster them up on the window when you out here at these carnivals and stuff? How does that shit work? I ain't got no food truck. I'm just a journalist. I just report the news. Amen. Let me see how many shares we got on tonight. All right. We just want to know, girl, why you still in the hood and why you still that big? You should have took all that goddamn money. You should have took 100,000. You should have took all that money, got that body done. All right, y'all. Facebook, we got 15 shares and we got 309 people on here. Y'all go ahead and share that live on tonight. We need at least 60 shares on tonight before I go forward on tonight. Y'all come on and share that live on tonight. That's what I said, Ariana. That's what I'm talking about. 300 plus, share this live tonight. You won't get this good roast because ain't nobody out here reading like this. I'm going to read your ass down to I'm going to read you to the bottom of that red cup you sipping out tonight. I'm going to read you down. Everybody, the Pastor Blake Dodd. I don't care about y'all fake ass Christians from Antioch Bastard Church. I don't care about none of y'all. Your pastor has been out here cheating, and your wife is on a recording admitting that you had an affair with Nicole Gandy, that long ass name. Y'all ain't saved. And then some nigga want to come in my motherfucking DM looking like he a former highway patrol officer talking about, you need to forgive him. He ain't did nothing to me for me to forgive him. He need to be asking the members. You need to be preaching that to his members. I know y'all see, y'all don't like this because y'all don't want that money to be the ring. Y'all don't want the people to snatch them cash apps back. The offering gonna be a little low. Yeah. Is that what you meant? Don't come in my inbox telling me what you don't want me to talk about, because we gonna talk about it. You post it, we gonna talk about it. The church. The church put it up. I didn't put it up. I just reported. It was reported. Why did it dawn to me? I was sitting in my living room, minding my own business, when my phone went do. That mean I got a mother tip coming in. Do. I said, I said, oh Lord, do. They would just do. They said, Gerald. We got the tea. I told y'all thought I was gonna bring the tea tomorrow. I posted at 12:36. 12:36 in the morning is the next day. So if I say tomorrow at 12:36, that means today. So anyway, we're gonna talk about you, Pastor. We also gonna go to Memphis, Tennessee tonight. Let me see how many shares we got, because y'all know I ain't moving on till we get some shares up in here tonight. We got 74 likes, 48 shares. Let's get them likes and hearts up. Come on up in here on the night. So we definitely going to Memphis. How this church done put this lady out this church, and she said that the only behavior she been having going on is praising God and crying. And I'm trying to get them on the show. I've been the one that's been a little slow. I might be able to get Miss Shamika Moody up here tonight. I might be able to get Travesh. I don't know. I haven't been able to personally contact them over the phone just yet. But I do have Miss Shamika Moody's number, so I might be able to give her a call and see if she want to come up on the show tonight. Because we definitely going to talk about you, Miss Irene Basket up there in Marion County, South Carolina. Yeah, we're going to talk about you tonight. Yummy in my tummy. Yummy in my tummy. Oh, yummy. They said you got some nasty ass hot dogs. They said they got them bread, them hot dog breads, all that nasty ass taco meat that you be selling. We saw the groceries on that spider web ass porch selling them people that damn dangerous shit. I wouldn't eat that. Girl, we wouldn't let you fix us a slice of bread. Sit your Now, some of these people that like your food might, I never understood how you can put a nasty business owner out there or show the food just nasty and people still go eat. And you know what? I had to come to the self. I said, Gerald, you know what it is? Gerald said, what it is? I said, they just nasty too. Y'all hoes eat bread on the floor, knowing you still got a pile of dirt that you swept up last week that you ain't put in the dustpan and put in the trash can yet. Y'all just nasty. I understand y'all nasty. But we saw them damn groceries sitting out there. Done had them, the people on DoorDash, they got them cold ass meat how many hours ago? And you just come on, we don't get, listen, you gonna get it today. I'm gonna sit you down tonight. You gonna have so many names. Fatfoot, you ain't Bigfoot, you Fatfoot. You gonna have so many damn names tonight, girl. When we see you, we ain't gonna want to order no goddamn motorcycle. All right, let me see how many shares we got on tonight. Y'all having a good time already? Listen, you ain't about to fix me a slice of bread. No, ma'am, you not. Hell no. Because the way you came outside on that goddamn porch, it looked like you fought through a bunch of spider webs just to get outside to raise that damn little bit of fuzz. Look at this. Have y'all, now who done made you out of some Play-Doh? Girl, as soon as you came out your mother's womb, they done put you in a whole pile of Play-Doh and remade you. This is ridiculous. This is sad. I'll be damned if I sit up here and talk all this shit that I do, and it be the truth, and I just be reporting on the stories that's already out there. Sometimes I break it, but I would be embarrassed to come outside knowing I look like a hula hoop. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? It look like you stuck in your hips look like the hula, but we gonna get to you later on. All right, let me see what we had on tonight. I told y'all to put the children under the bed. This is for the grown people. This is not. I know the church people up in here, they got their fans. They got their fan because they finna pass out the way. I'm gonna talk about your pastor tonight. I am gonna talk about your pastor tonight because he don't need to be out here inviting people to the church, and he's messing with a school teacher over there across the street. That time you messing around on your wife, you could be studying the word of God. You could be deep. See, I don't understand how y'all like to get up in the pulpit and how you like to go through the word, but the word never went through you. I don't understand how you can get up there and smile and stand beside your wife and call her what you call her. And you out here running around in corners. You just like Bishop Sheldon up there in Winston-Salem coming out them damn hotel rooms. And I'm not saying y'all was coming out of the hotel rooms. What I'm saying, that's what we call Bishop Sheldon McCarter coming out their goddamn hotel room, getting in that goddamn truck that he had parked outside that church in the front every Sunday that everybody know. We know what you, Pastor, we know what you drive. So when we saw how you go, let me take a sidebar real quick. We just getting started. We're only 18 minutes in. I'm gonna try to stay under an hour tonight. I'm gonna try. But how you the pastor of the church, y'all? Y'all following me in the comments on the night. How you the pastor of the church driving this same car that you pull up in front of the church every Sunday? People driving by can see that truck. They get people pulling in the church can see that truck. So when we saw you getting in the truck coming out the back of them hotel rooms, and we got to update because they back in the church, they back in the pulpit again. They back. And you turning your head trying to see if ain't nobody looking, and the camera right there in your face. But how you gonna sit up here as the pastor of Antioch Baptist Church? Been the pastor since 2020, came from Georgia, 3 children. And you up here sleeping with a school teacher that the church employed. And y'all don't want me to talk about it on the night. If you don't want me to talk about it tonight, raise your hand. If you don't want me to talk about it tonight, raise your hand. You got your hand raised. Okay, now turn your hand like that and hit yourself in the face. Because you thought. All right, so we're going to talk about it on the night. All right, y'all. So the first story, matter of fact, let's go on and get the pastors out the way. Let's go on and go on down to Lumberton, North Carolina. If you know somebody in Lumberton, North Carolina, tell them we about to talk about Antioch Baptist Church. How the pastors out here, these streets, messing around on Tiffany. I feel so bad for Tiffany. I spoke to her today. She did not want me to put this story out, and I told her that's not her decision to make. That it is solely my decision to make. And you got to understand, the Bible talks about being honest and true. What y'all hiding? If it's the truth, why you don't want me to put it out? Now, see, you finna have me preaching. If it's the truth, why you don't want me to put it out? You can't blame the embarrassment on the blogger. You have to blame the embarrassment on your cheating husband, Pastor Blake Dodd. And I'm going to put him up here in a minute so you can see what he look like. You can't say the blogger is wrong. Your husband is wrong. And let me say this. I'm not saying this is what she told me, but she didn't want to. She did bring up, oh, this is embarrassing. Oh, this is a shame. Oh, this is like, I understand. But this is a public figure. He's a pastor in the community. The church doors is open for everybody. People coming to the church to get their marriage healed. And here he are standing up in the pulpit at Antioch Baptist Church, breaking his wife's heart and his 3 sons' heart. And now he's in hiding. But they told me he calling people around. He calling around people. They sent me his number because somebody said that he called him and said he threatened to sue him. And we just trying to understand why, Pastor, how you going to sue somebody and you cheated on your wife, allegedly? And she confirmed that she on a recorded phone call saying, yes. And she's in Alabama right now. She packed her shit up and she's supposedly in Alabama. Okay. But The church made this our business. Now, for some of y'all who don't know who I'm talking about on tonight, let me introduce you to the pastor, well, the now former pastor of Antioch Baptist Church in Lumberton, North Carolina. At the top is Pastor, I just forgot his name just that fast, Blake Dodd. And the teacher down here is none other than Mary Alice Nicole Wentworth, JG Wentworth Gandy, okay? She's married to a man named Jay Gandy, all right? And Pastor Blake up here, I don't know what church he's a pastor at now, but he's no longer the pastor at Antioch, but he's married to Tiffany, okay? Now, I'm about to show y'all who their spouses are in a couple of moments, okay? Because the people need to know about this. The church people, the members don't even know. You're supposed to tell your members why the pastor has stepped down. And because y'all can't tell them, the baddest blogger gonna tell him, he should have cheated. Wait, he shouldn't have cheated. That's all I'm saying. He shouldn't have cheated. He should not have cheated. Don't get mad at me. Go talk to Jesus about it. He said, come ye all who are heavy, and I'll give you rest. He gonna give you rest. But just know, when it all falls down. All right. Okay, so let me move right on. Okay, so anyways, let me tell y'all. So on Monday, and I don't know who behind the church computers over there at Antioch, but on Monday, they ran to Facebook and they had to get ahead of this story because now let me say this. I heard that somebody stood up in front of the church and told them, now this is alleged, and I did not print this in my article because I cannot confirm it. Everything that's in my article, I have confirmed, right? Now, whether it's true or not, I have not spoken to anyone who heard it or who was there or who has direct knowledge of it. So right now it's just hearsay to me, but it may be true. But they said that somebody stood up in front of the church and told the church that Nicole and Blake had been messing around for nearly 2 years, but I heard it was longer. So that's why I said we don't know how exactly long, but I'm still investigating. All right. Now, the church put up, it is with deep sorrow that we announce the resignation of Blake Dodd as our lead pastor. We're grateful to the Lord for the time that we have had with Blake and Tiffany and for the ways that God has used them to encourage us to follow Jesus more closely. He and his family remain close to our hearts. And we pray that the grace of the Lord Jesus Christ will cover him during his time of repentance. And as the family heals and begins the process of reconciliation, see, he can't heal because he's calling around on people. He's calling people phones mad. You can't get mad because you stepped out on Tiffany. You couldn't keep that uncircumcised Philistine in your pocket. You should have put it where y'all put your Holy Ghost at, in your pocket. Now, y'all, I don't like it when y'all have the opportunity. First of all, when you are married, that's your sign not to cheat. You're not single. If you don't love these hoes, divorce these hoes. But at the end of the day, why y'all get mad? And they're gonna tell me, well, it happens at every church. Well, I only got the evidence for this church. I can't speak about what other church it happened at. All I can speak about is what happened at Antioch Baptist Church, and had the church, I feel my help coming on. Had not the church, had not Antioch came to social media and disturbed our peace with it, because we were scrolling looking at Shay and them, and how Cat told him he should have ran like John Majors did, but he did. But at the end of the day, we saw this disturbing news come up here, and the people were sending it to me, and they already know I'm gonna get to the bottom of it, and I did. So at the end of the day, y'all, the church shouldn't have posted it. And we wouldn't even know he cheated. And I know you don't like this because it's not graceful. Listen, it is not my job to forgive you. It's the Lord's job. That's not my job. Okay. You can't try to say you walk or you try to be like Christ every day and then want me who say I ain't got it all together and I'm still working on forgiving people for, I mean, don't do me like that because you are contradicting yourself. But y'all put it out there, so we're gonna talk about it. So multiple sources came to the North Carolina Beat and said, they said, Gerald. And like I said, we was scrolling down our timeline, watching Shay Shay and watching Leandra Johnson get drunker than a Cooter Brown. Okay. That's what we was watching when y'all came and disturbed us. So let me repeat again. Blame the church. All right. So anyways, they were like, Gerald. I'm a member. And the post that everybody is tagging you in is in reference to Blake Dodd, who is married to Tiffany Dodd and who has 3 children together. And let me show you who they are. Now, this right here is on the left is First Lady. Well, former First Lady. Ain't that funny how you get thrown under the rug too or thrown away because your husband is out here cheating? Y'all see how they said we want to thank Pastor Blake and his wife or what? Damn, how you know she might want to stay? She might want to stay. Now, I'm going to get to it. But anyways, this is a photo of them, a happy family. But what made that smile turn to another woman while every Sunday you preaching Jesus? Every Sunday you preaching Jesus and you preaching holiness. But you didn't see any sign that you was about to get busted. You didn't see no sign that somebody was coming to your church to tell the folk allegedly that you've been cheating on your wife with another woman. It's sad. Who gonna cook filet mignon now? Who gonna get out there on the grill now? Don't get mad at us. We just reporting the news. So now, like I said, we don't know exactly how long these two have been messing around, but what we do know is that in June of 2023, and I did my little research, Nicole, now this is Nicole Gandy, okay? She is one of the ones, she is the one, the only one, the number one, okay? She's winning right now, but she was the one who was messing around with the pastor. Now, when I did some digging, I couldn't find out if she attended the church or not, but I did find out that she did get hired at the school, Antioch Christian Academy, back in August of 2023. Okay. And she made a post about it. Y'all know how everybody runs social media. She made a post about it. Okay. Now, and here's another photo of her. Nice, beautiful looking young lady. Okay. Now, she is married to this guy right here. Okay. On the right. His name is Jay Gandy. Okay. His name is Jay Gandy. Now, they have been married since 2019. Okay. They've been married since March 23rd, 2019. And what's so funny is that when I was going through Nicole's Facebook page, she didn't post this year's like anniversary celebration like she did all the other previous years. And I was like, But we're assuming they celebrated it in March. But on the other hand, you have here Pastor Blake Dodd and his wife, who just in December of last year said, happy anniversary to my safe place, soulmate, best friend, and favorite person. 8 wonderful years. I'll follow you anywhere. And this is an old photo of them. And they got married in December on December 3rd, 2016. So coming up this December, it will be 9 years. But now that the marriage is on the rocks, it's there's uncertainty in the building. Okay. So anyways, the sources said that they was messing around. They was, you know what they do. What the hell else you do? They went at the movies watching Sinners and eating popcorn. Okay, now the locations is undisclosed, but you know, we still looking into exactly the details. How long have Pastor been messing around with this girl? I mean, with this teacher? You know, was he messing with her before she came to the school in 2023? Because girl, you only been there, what, a year? And you already fucking the... Wait, hold on, wait. I may be tripping. Hold on, wait. 2 years. Wait, let me go back. How long you been there? Oh, yeah, you been there a year. August 1st, 2024 is a year. August 1st, 2025 will be 2 years. You've been there a year and you already fucking the pastor. That is crazy. Okay. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord. Hold on now. I ain't trying to be funny when I say this. Tyrese, I ain't trying to be funny when I say this. I'm not trying to be funny when I... Let me see how many shares we got. I'm not trying to be funny when I say this, okay? But Tiffany Dodd, the wife, been there for 8 years, going on 9, probably longer than that because they probably been dating longer than they been married, but she been there 8 years. And sis, you mean to tell me you ain't did nothing in them 8 years to make sure that your husband not step out with somebody that's been around the organization for a year? A year? Now, Nicole, did you want that church money? Because your husband ain't making as much money as Pastor Blake. Now, I ain't trying to be funny and stir up no mess. I'm just asking questions. I'm just trying to understand, girl, how you get the pastor, the pastor of this big church in a year? That is crazy. She must be doing something that Tiffany ain't doing. Now, you know, and let me just say this. Y'all do know when y'all start getting in the church and y'all start getting saved, y'all do start switch up how you freak in the bed, okay? You start to I don't do head no more. Yes, you do. You've been doing it before you got saved. They caught your head in the ushering bucket. Y'all know the big old ushering baskets. What you mean? You saved now? You want to go put on a white sheet? No, go put some lingerie on. Why you want to go put on a communion dress? This ain't communion Sunday. We in the second week of the month. Y'all want to get, oh, I don't do that no more. I got to go ask Jesus if I should flip it over on tonight. I got to go consult with my Father who are in heaven. I got to go ask Pastor Dodd if I can give up his. What? I'm just saying. This is just my observations, my opinions. I'm not saying this is their story. This is not the days of their lives, all right? I'm just telling y'all. You don't went in there and put on it. You don't went in there got that little house on a prairie dress. You don't went and got that dress. That man don't want that dress on. Go put on. Matter of fact, he want to see heels and bacon. He want to see heels and smell bacons. Nothing on. Why is you coming out there with the hold on? Anybody ever seen the Fighting Temptations? And y'all see how they had them choir robes on? We do not want to see you in one of them long white robes. Okay, that lady was singing about it in the Mississippi Mass Choir with that big red letter on the door. A big letter. We don't want to hear none about that. We don't even want to hear none about that. That man don't want to see that. He want to go over there and see that school teacher. And that's where he went. I just want to know, how did you sneak out the house? Because we know you got all them cameras around that house. You know you the pastor. I want to know, where was y'all? Now, did you come up with some vacational Bible school meeting? Would you go? I mean, what I'm trying to understand, how, when, where. We already know who, but I want to know who, what, when, where, how, why. The people at Antioch reached out to me and asked me to get down to the bottom of it. I'm just investigating. They asked me to get down to the bottom of it. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. But anyways, we're sending prayers and blessings to Antioch Baptist Church. We hope that the members get some type of closure. You know, this is not God. And let me just say this. Warning comes before destruction. It always. Warning comes before destruction. I just don't understand how you make a mistake when you link up and you do a sneaky link and you go through all of the motions of setting the mood, and then you get undressed and then you do what you do. So throughout you taking off your clothes, throughout you putting your arms around, and I'm not saying this is what happened. I'm just trying to get an understanding of where y'all be getting these mistakes be happening, because I'm trying to understand on the way, not to the trail ride, but on the way to Nicole, with Nicole, or wherever y'all may have done this at, God did not ring a bell, didn't a sign. Did you almost run off the road? Did you? I mean, there was no sign that you was leaving a marital home and you was on your way to the teacher house or wherever y'all was at. We don't know exactly where it was at. We're still investigating, but wherever y'all didn't nothing say, oh, I got kids at home. Oh, I'm about to lose everything because she got the proof, and she finna take everything I got, and it's just gonna be me. Because guess what, Jay, when I talk to him, oh, I have no comment. He sound like a fucking drunk. Not saying he's a drunk. That's just my opinion. That's what he sound like. Nigga. What's wrong with these people? But at the end of the day, I come across some crazy stuff, y'all. I'd be like, what? But at the end of the day, at what point? I mean, I just don't see them as. Now, it's a difference when you say, yes, I did it, forgive me. But don't sit up here in our face and tell this church that you made a damn mistake and you did not. Tell them the truth. I slept with Nicole. I cheated on my wife. I let down my church. I failed this ministry. And I need y'all to pray for me and ask God to restore me. I need y'all to forgive me and don't turn me away. And don't even quote no scripture, because y'all like to quote scripture to try to manipulate people, to make them think they got to forgive you because that's what the Bible say. He's still working on us. But at the end of the day, don't come up here and say it's a mistake. It ain't no mistake. Because when you was taking off your clothes, you knew what you was doing was wrong. When you was getting in the mood, you knew it was wrong. You knew you had kids at home. You knew your wife cooked dinner and wash your clothes and make up them beds and keep that house clean for you and take care of you. Does what a woman's supposed to do. And this is no embarrassment to Tiffany. She shouldn't be shamed. But at the end of the day, her husband has brought her family into the public. And let me be very clear. You ain't make no mistake. You dived in. And according to whoever they said stood up and read this letter, it's been 2 years, but we don't know for sure how long you've been digging this hole. Because you went in 2 of them. But at the end of the day, you need to sit down. And you don't need to be calling nobody, threatening nobody to sue nobody. Because you can't sue the truth. Y'all always, I'm going to sue. Girl, how you going to sue me if what I said is the truth? It ain't like I'm just writing a story and I ain't got nothing to base it off of. Before your wife said it was true, I had proof that it was true. But she showed up. She showed up made me immune to any lawsuits, baby, regarding this story, because it's true. You can't sue the truth. Donald Duck. You already finna lose a lot of motherfucking money, but it sounds like your wife gonna stay with you. But see, that's what keep giving them the pass. That's the pass y'all keep giving them. When you stay with them, they gonna keep doing it again because you ain't going nowhere. But upstairs to the bedroom and cry and have another baby. Crazy. You heard what Kaya said. You put your trust in a stupid white figure. He won't fuck the school teacher and lie to you and the church. Because that's what he's doing. I messed up, man. I made a mistake. No, it ain't no mistake. It ain't no mistake. But stay with them. That's y'all life. Y'all got to go through. Just don't tell us to shut up. Because the more y'all tell us to shut up, the more we're going to talk about it. But at the end of the day, that's the word of the Lord for y'all, church over there, and y'all. And y'all, he need to stand up and admit to y'all what he did. Y'all deserve the truth. Y'all deserve to hear from him. Not no statement, not no whispering, not no rumors, not no I heard this, not no I heard that. No, this is what they said. No, y'all need to have it and hear it. And you need to be allowed to make a determination on what you need to do for your soul. For your soul. For your soul. For what God has and planned and in store for your life. That's all I'm saying. But don't hide it from the people, because they say y'all like to cover up stuff. Don't hide it. Tell the people the truth. Admit what you did. Yes, I cheated on my wife. Yes, it was this long. Yes, I lied. Yes, I messed up. But it was not a mistake. You did it because you wanted to. Because you preach that word, but you don't have enough word in you to crucify your flesh daily. And I tell people try to sit up here, oh, you judge because of this. Listen, when it come out here in the streets, we're going to talk about it. But when you got a certain position, you have to walk a certain way. You can't walk recklessly like you was walking when you was a lay member. You got to walk a certain way. You got to watch what you do, watch what you say, because people are going to use it against you. So I don't know who stood up, but at the end of the day, that's just the truth. All right. So we done with the pastor. Pastor, if Tiffany takes you back, and that's what I don't understand. How y'all be believing one part of the word, but not the other part? Well, the Bible says still my husband. The Bible says, listen, read the whole Bible to understand the whole story. All right. We moving right along. Okay. This next story going to is out of Memphis, Tennessee. This woman right here, her name is Truvacia Brooks, okay? She went to this church right here you see on the right, Hill Chapel Missionary Baptist. Well, she was going to say Baptist, but she said Baptist Church, okay? And apparently something had been going on at the church, and it seems like it been going on with her family member who worked in the nursery or something like that. But a staff member named Sherry Cash done called Miss Truvacia here, trying to get Miss Truvacia, well, telling Miss Truvacia she's not allowed to come back to the church. She's barred from the church. You know, her behavior in church is unacceptable. She said that her behavior in church is just crying and praising God. She don't know what it's coming from. She said that it's so funny how the church won't call y'all to pray and help you pay a bill or help you do this and help you do that. But it was so easy for them to find her number and call her and tell her that if she come back to the church, that they may call the police on her. She said the pastor ain't called her. And a lot of people was trying to say, oh, maybe she messing with the husband. No, y'all got her words misconstrued when she said what? The wife is so insecure that he can't call a member. And that be true. Some of these women be so insecure. First, they be so insecure, your pastor can't even call and pray for you. But she'll let them call the man and pray for you. And it's like, no, if you got to do all that, then you got trust issues with your husband. That means you don't caught your husband with some shit or had something going on before. And you can't trust him with women by their damn self. Okay. So anyways, so I'm about to play this video and we're going to talk about it. All right. Now, this is really funny. It really is funny. And we're gonna discuss it. We're gonna discuss it when we get there. Okay, hold on. Let me put it up here. It's really funny, like for real. Okay. Hold on, y'all. All right, can y'all see that? All right, let me see.
It's y'all the devil's in the church then. You gonna tell a member they can't come back to church. But don't call them to pray for them or nothing. But found the number very easy to tell me I can't come back. A member.
Okay. A member, yes.
A member.
Teresa Brooks, yes.
A member. Sharing cash.
Due to your aggressive, inappropriate.
Toward a person that's connected to my family. After church is over. Church service over.
What's going on with you and your family is one thing, okay? But your behavior in church...
It wasn't in church. That's a lie. My behavior in church was crying and praising God. For you to turn around and tell me I'm barred from the church. That means it's a devil in the church, baby. It's y'all the devil's in the church then. You gonna tell a member they can't come back to church. But don't call them to pray for them or nothing. But found the number very easy to tell me I can't come back. For my truth. That don't even make sense. I still ain't even never talked to my pastor for real. He ain't called me. He can't call me personally. What's going on with that? He can't call a member and check on Anita. What the first lady got some insecurity issue where her husband can't call and check on the member that's obviously in pain? What's up with y'all? Like this is what? On Resurrection Sunday. And you think I wanted to feel like that? But basically, if my feelings, I want to say it's so bad, but you gonna take so offense to it like you ain't never cussed before. You telling me not to be human, basically. You telling me to put up a facade. There was real stuff happening. Life was happening.
I'm real clear what I'm saying. I just want to...
What you mean you real clear? Is that a threat or something? What you mean?
You're not able to come back to church. It has been put in place. Come back to Hill Chapel. You definitely can go wherever you need. I provide any resources that I can to support you.
Okay.
If you just identify another church or whatever you...
Nah, I need a car in the house.
But
You got that? You got the car in the house?
If you contravene, they're going to call the police.
Girl, fuck the police. Fuck the police. Do you understand me? I ain't did no crime.
No.
I ain't did no crime. Take your ass, lady. I ain't did no crime for you to call the police while I'm what? For something? What? No violence. Curse word. Okay. For the pain I have endured. So that's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all got y'all nose up there like the 80s. I bet she going to church, ain't she? Cause you need her, don't you? She the nursery teacher. She do little jobs for y'all. This is a business. Y'all is a business. I can't believe y'all really is a business. People kept telling me church is a business. I did not want to hear that. But you have confirmed you a businesswoman. That's why you joined.
Is there any other questions or anything that I can answer to you?
Yeah, I'm going to keep on talking. You're going to hear the questions if you stop talking. If you stop talking, I can continue to talk. and tell you more. And guess what you just didn't do?
You cannot continue to talk. I must end this phone call. I called to inform you.
Where's the pastor? I want to talk to the pastor. I want to talk to the pastor of Hill Chapel Missionary Muslim Baptist Church.
I want to talk to the pastor. I want to talk to the pastor. I want to talk to the pastor. Hill Chapel Missionary Baptist Moors.
What you need to do is to call the church office.
No, you in there. You called them and set it up. Ain't that your position in there? It is set up meetings and stuff.
It's not. That's done through the church office, and then he will give you an appointment time.
You need to talk to me just like you talking to me if it's an urgency, and he is the captain of that ship, right? With his leg. He the captain of the ship, right? He the one told you to do this, right? Because you can't go over his head, can you? Well, you can because you taller than him, but you can't really go over his head, can you? So he sent this for you to do, right? So who did?
I informed him of the steps that were going to be taken, and he supported it.
So you the hater.
Whatever you need to do, whatever works for you, Travasia, but I'm about to get ready to hang up the phone.
Girl, I don't care what you do. I'm going to make y'all service very much uncomfortable. If y'all don't like Jesus in the building, y'all need to shut it down, baby. Shut it down. Because when I come, Jesus come with me. Y'all can't keep on putting up a facade around me because I'm the truth. And y'all know that. So it's like y'all were waiting on me to have a moment. That's why y'all didn't call, counsel, hug, support, nurture. Come on, man. Y'all know human nature. Stop playing these games. But for you to tell me I'm not welcome at church, you ain't nothing but the devil is all up in you, man. And in your pastor.
I've done what I needed to do.
You did your job. How much they paid you for it? Because it was not a success. It was not a success. Like I said, I need a house and a car if you want me to leave. I ain't gained nothing. I need something after benevolence. I don't got nowhere to go, nothing to do. Who gonna help the member? Huh? That's what I need. You get that? Huh? Okay. Okay. So as soon as I get that, I won't need to come back. But until I get that, good morning.
Okay, Travasia.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm not studying nothing negative, ma'am. I'm not studying anything negative in the name of Jesus, baby. Nothing negative, okay? It can't come into this place. This is a sacred place, okay? I can't receive anything negative, Miss Cash. Nothing, okay?
Okay, I said what I needed.
Yeah, I said what I needed to say too.
Recorded.
Yes, ma'am.
From here. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. All right.
All right, then, Travasia.
Bye-bye.
Travasia said until she get that, good morning. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Travasia said until she give me that, I want my house and that car. Until then, good morning. If y'all don't want Jesus in the building, how'd you say in the building? Shut it down, baby. Shut it down. You know what? Now, we don't know the full story. I was chatting with Travasia in the comments the other day when I posted it. Some of y'all may have seen it. And I was supposed to reach out to him, but I haven't gotten around to do it. But I'm trying to see if I can get her up here. Let me see. If Travasia, anybody know Travasia Brooks, tell her the baddest blogger is calling for her. I want to ask you some questions. I got some questions for you, girl. I want to know what happened. Why they don't want you up in the bed. I want to speak to the pastor. She want to speak to the pastor. Did y'all see how she said Sherry Cash when that lady called her full name? But listen, y'all got to stop putting people out the church because of how they talk. Some people going to be hood. Everybody is not going to come and talk informal like that. Everybody wasn't born, with all the, they just weren't born what some of y'all was born in. Some of y'all was born around people Hi, my name is Hello. Now, how you doing today? Yes. No, some people talk like her, and they still got a word deep down in their belly. And the truth of the matter is, some of y'all don't even want people like Travasia speaking into y'all and prophesying to y'all because of how they talk, but they got a word. They got a word. I rather wish I listen. You know what? I'm not even gonna say it. But why y'all put that lady out the church? Hill Chapel Missionary Moore's Baptist. Why y'all put that lady out the church? What she got going on with her family is different. So the nursery lady, her family member, to put out the church. But when the lady said, you know, what you and your family got going on is one thing. So they already know about that. So that sounds like they don't care about that, not Travasia. But they said your behavior in church, you did admit cussing. Now, Travasia, you cannot be in that church cussing them people out. She was in there cussing. You was in there cussing them people out. Okay, let me see. Damn, I'm trying to go back to this comment. I can't find a comment. Trying to comment on everybody tag Truvacia. The at symbol, hold on. It's the at symbol TRU Vacia here. That's it right there. Tag her. Truvacia. All right. We're gonna move right on along. All right, let me go down here to Marion County, South Carolina, where we got this old whatchamacallit, a thingamajig right here in our face. Word on the curve, Fat Foot, aka Big Biscuit, aka the Michelin woman from Marion County, South Carolina, was outside screaming at some kids and called the police, and we are waiting on the 911 call to come back because we want to know what you called them people for holding up the 911 emergency line because you mad somebody called you BIGG. Listen, ma'am, I don't do, oh my Lord. Listen, I don't know what I want to call you, Michelin woman. We ain't gonna call you the Michelin man, we're gonna call you the Michelin woman. Lord, Fat Foot. You done made the NC beat, Fat Foot. Now, I'm gonna try to get Miss Shamika Moody up here in a little bit. I'm gonna try to call her. She don't even probably know I'm calling her. But we finna talk about it. Word on the curb. I'm almost there. Word on the curb. Word on the curb. Fat Foot, aka Big Biscuit, aka Ashley Johnson. Yeah, you don't want the people to know your real name, Ashley Johnson, aka Ashley Monique, who was going viral, who we may go viral for talking shit about Carmelo Anthony's mom and how their daughter is an uneducated hoe and how he meant to kill that boy and stabbed, and it is all murder, trying to get them struggling ass sales up, claiming she making all this money but still living in the hood, still shopping at Plato's Closet and 5 and Below. Girl, you need to sit down. So, as a matter of fact, you need to get in the back of that grill on that motherfucking goddamn food truck and sit down on it, because we tired of seeing you. And why is you running outside with that nasty ass spit filled screen door that you got up on that goddamn that you got up there posted on the front street around that goddamn curb, cussing at these people, children, talking about who you gonna put on the goddamn t-shirt. It look like your ass gonna be on the t-shirt. First, you keep eating all the goddamn ham hocks and the motherfucking butter beans, bitch, and them goddamn ribs and the fried chicken legs, and swallowing them goddamn winglets like it's your last day living. You need to slow down. How the fuck do you even get in that goddamn ice cream truck that you got riding around town with the selling that nasty ass taco, them nasty ass beans? What the hell do you sell anyway? What do you sell? Slop, girl, what do you sell? Spider webs, what do you sell? Big Biscuit. They said you was back there in the back of Hardy's making the biscuit at 5 o'clock. Girl, I thought you used to work at the college cafeteria. You know what? You look like my old school lunch lady down there in Troy Elementary School in Troy. You look like my old lunch lady. I used to love when she used to get back there and make them old wet blueberry biscuits. Oh my God. Eddie, now, oh my God. Why is you out here outside? Why is you outside looking like an onion ring on a disc, looking like one of them Nathan onion rings outside the box. Ma'am, them kids did not lie on you. And you had no business calling 911. No business dialing 911 on them big ass buttons on that damn phone. To my yummy tummy, yummy tummy. You know what, girl? They say you eat just because you see the food. That's why you call that bitch yummy tummy. We don't want to get that big. All that high cholesterol, all that seasoning, all that salt. They said you can't cook. People just be hungry, girl. They just be hungry. Let me go ahead and try one of these damn nasty ass tacos. But they said you was outside your door on Facebook Live going off on Miss Shamika Moody kids, and they said you don't want that smoke from Miss Shamika. Okay, they said Miss Shamika Moody will wear your ass out. Okay, they said you already scared to come off that goddamn porch. Okay. That's why you standing in that one spot, because if you move anywhere else on that goddamn porch, you might fall through that bitch. Sitting up here talking about you got all this damn money, but look at it, and then you give us something to talk about your ass about. Girl, how you making all this money and you still living in the hood? You don't want to live nowhere else. You don't want people can't walk past your house, and you have your to live where you can walk on the back of your patio and you see a golf course and a lake and the trees. You want to live on the main street where if them hoes come around that corner drunk, they're gonna run right through that goddamn fence, right in that goddamn bedroom where you got that intensive care bed in, because that's what you probably sleep on. Sit up here talking all that. You sit up here looking like that. Looking like Dank DeMoss. All right, so first of all, let me call Miss Shamika real quick to see if I'm going to be able to get her on the line before we move forward tonight. Is that all right with y'all on the night? Let me see if I can get Miss Shamika. Let me see if I can call, because I want to ask Miss Shamika, what is her beef with you? Like, why is she, what's up with this girl? Who is this chick? Where's she come from? Okay. Oh, she responded back to my message the other day, and I didn't even respond back. Oh, man, y'all. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me try to. I hope she ain't busy. All right, let me see. Hold on, give me one moment. Okay, let me see. Oh, she's not answering. Let me try to call one more time. Wait a voicemail. Hold on. Somebody tag her. Somebody said the penguin off Batman is what she, you know what? I cannot. Leave alone, leave alone. Well, y'all ain't nobody picking up the phone. I guess everybody's scared. All right. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and play the video. So like I said, this is a video of this girl right here, Big Biscuit. Okay, Miss Big Biscuits. Sitting out here trying to yell at the police, telling the police, lock their ass up, lock their ass up. You ain't gonna threaten me. She want their name in the police report, y'all, for calling her fat. So you gonna shoot and kill some kids because they called you fat? I mean, I'm just trying to understand. You get what we just trying to understand. You finish, you gonna put some kids on some t-shirts because they called you fat. All right. All right, here we go, y'all.
And you let him walk away. Lock his ass up. Lock the one up with the dress. Lock his ass up, or it's gonna be some repercussions because I'm going to your sergeant. Lock him up because he threatened me right in front of an officer. So let her take threaten me. Trying to shoot him up. Let me tell you. So y'all know I just got off tour. So I'm sitting here in my home, not in no hood, in the hood, but not in the projects or whatever. And then Shamika Moody's kids come walking by, and they talking cash money.
You heard that man say, you in the hood. Look at her trying to act like she ain't in the hood. You stay your big nasty ass in the hood.
In the hood, but not in the projects or whatever. And then Shamika Moody's kids come walking by, and they talking cash money shit. I guess they didn't know that my door was open. All I hear is fat bitch, this and that. And so I'm like, well, who the fuck is fat bitch? You bitch, you don't sell food. Y'all just saw I made over $6,000 this weekend. See, this is why children need to stay in a child's place, not adults. See, me as an adult, I know how to handle my business. See, they don't know about what I do. They ain't never seen the type of money that I make. They're not used to no shit like that. So I had to call the police to make a police report, because what's gonna happen is their ass gonna end up on a rest in peace t-shirt, because I'm gonna lay them down. So I called the police over.
So let's get this correct. Shamika Moody kids walking by, okay, calling her fat. And it may sound messy because where was they going? You know, but at the end of the day, girl, you've been online talking shit. So the people gonna troll you. But they went in her yard. Okay. They went on her porch. And if they probably went up there, the bitch probably would have caved in. But at the end of the day, they went on the porch. They went near her family. I mean, they went nowhere near you. They was in a public street. And they can walk where they want to go. They don't have to tell you where they going. It ain't even our business where they going. But at the end of the day, oh, that fat lady stay there, fat ass, fat, and you got called fat. So you called the police to get it in a police report, because what's gonna happen is they gonna end up on a RIP t-shirt. So y'all, this lady is saying she gonna shoot some kids because they call her fat now. Just listen to what this crazy lady's saying. Now, this the food truck lady.
I had to call the police to make a police report, because what's gonna happen is their ass gonna end up on a rest in peace t-shirt, because I'm gonna lay them down. So I called the police over here. They trying to shoot them kids off. They're trying to shoot them off instead of putting them in the police report like I asked. They ain't got no home training. Their mama Shamika Moody, so you already know where that come from. They ain't got no home fucking training. All they doing is talking, threatening me, and then the officers just shooing them away instead of putting their names in a police report, because I need a paper trail. Because it's going to get that real. If you think you're going to put your hands on me, your mama, you would be at McGill or a cremation. And you know what's going to happen? You know they all broke and ain't got no fucking money. So they're going to be a GoFundMe, a fish fry, hamburgers, fried chicken, all that shit. The check sodas, not even the Mountain Dews. You want to be famous? I see what you do on Facebook. Bitch, I advertise. I make money on Facebook. I promote my business. So, you're talking about I come to you to talk to you as a woman. You could never. Don't come to me, talk to me as a woman. If that was the, please. A woman? Please. I'm sorry, what? That was another threat?
Right.
Of course you gonna see me. I live here. No, baby, I'm super smart. That's why I make the type of money that I make. That's why I'm here and you're going where you're about to go. That's why I'm here and you're about to go where you're going. So go ahead and get your GoFundMe money up. Go ahead. Go ahead and get your GoFundMe money up, because I'm letting you know now. That's what it is. That's what it's gonna be. Cause you know I'm like a white woman. I'm a rich white woman. I got to get a police report, baby. I got to get a police report. Shamika Moody and them badass hood rats that she be having, ain't got no home training, and you know she ain't got no home training because look who that mommy is. Look who they fucking on. Need a motherfucking school bus. Worry about my goddamn saggy titties. They get lift the fuck up and slurp the fuck up and nibble the fuck on. And still ain't pushed out no goddamn pit bull puppies yet. Cause that ain't what I do.
Lord have mercy, Jesus. Ma'am. Y'all, you ever just see somebody talk? I'm just lost for words. This who you just saw, Ashley Johnson, live in Marion, South Carolina. Girl. I mean, I have never seen anything like this in my life. Look, I'm sitting up here roasting her damn porch. It's brick. I'm sorry, I call that bitch wooden. Well, look, wood. Look at the wood. Look at the bricks. You need some new bricks. You need Goldilocks. Look at this. This is terrible. Ma'am, listen, this is what we're going to need you to do. Because I'm confused. Is your butt in the front? If y'all really look right there with the zipper part, it do look like her ass is in the front. I had to sit here and look at it for a minute. Hold on. Wait. Y'all blow the picture up. Turn your phone sideways because you got to see this shit. If you really look at this photo, I don't know if she got her pants on back. It looked like this is her butt in the back, in the front, and the front is in the back. Girl, did you come outside with your ass in the front? She done came outside with her ass on the wrong side. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say. They gonna be like, y'all know that Ashley girl? I'm gonna say, who? They be like, you know Ashley. Oh, you talking about the one who came outside with her ass on the wrong side? Ashley, now why did you Ashley, why did you come outside with your ass on the wrong side? Oh my God. Did y'all see? Let me put this picture back up here just in case y'all didn't see. Did y'all see? Look. Look. Ass on the wrong side. Well, why I look like one hip is longer than the other hip? All right, let me get off of here. All right, listen, y'all. Listen, we need Monique, Ashley, ma'am. Listen. Going back in there, because it looked like you got a fly swatter. Look like you got a fly swatter right there hanging on the wall. On that column you got in there. Going back in your house, man. Stay out. Listen, stay out the door messing with the children. Leave the kids alone. And no, we do not want your phone number. No, we don't want your phone number. We do not want your 7 digits. No, we cannot call you on your cell phone. No, man, we cannot. We're not calling you on no cell phone. We ain't talking to you on no chat line. We ain't talking to you on no dating site. We're going to try to walk past your ass if we can get by. We might got to go down an aisle, take a detour, and go around. But at the end of the day, you don't need to be online talking about nobody's kids. And you set up here online, you threaten this woman's child. Now, if that woman come through there and blow that goddamn whole, all them raggedy ass rusted bricks down, you going to wake up outside in your damn bed with cars passing by. Leave these people alone. Don't worry about that lady in her school bus. If she want to ride a school bus, let her ride a school bus. Can you get through the school bus doors is the question. Can you even get on a school bus? That's the question that the people want to know. Can you get on a school bus? Can you spell school bus? Can you stand in a mirror and see your whole body? All right, I'm done roasting you because you needed to be roasted. We sick of you. Get off the internet. We sick of you. We sick of you. Calling people kids uneducated hoes, but you don't want nobody to call you big and fat and nasty and sloppy and slouchy. You know what? You remind me, you know what, Ashley. I'm gonna tell you what you. Let me see. Should I tell it or should I not tell it? I ain't gonna tell. You know what, Ashley? Let me just say this. I don't know if this is true or not, but is it true that you take all that food that be left over and put it in a bowl and you smash it up, and it's like slop, and you feed it to yourself? Because that's what you look like. That's what my grandma used to do back in the day. All the leftover food, cornbread, butter beans, chicken, mashed potatoes, dressing, anything that was left over. She had a dog, and she would feed her dog the slop. She'll put it all in a bucket, and she'll mash that shit up, mash it up, and she'll go right out there and put it in this bowl. He be out there tearing that shit up. And I haven't seen slop in a long time until they sent me that picture. And it was you. Looking like one of them Dairy Queen ice creams. Don't you look like one of them Dairy Queen ice cream? You know how they swirl the cone at the top? They done swirled your ass. You done swirled your ass out there on that damn porch. Huh? You know how they take the ice cream and they go around in a circle and swirl it? And they give you the ice cream. That's what you look like. Ice cream swirl, whatever the fuck you call it. Well, I'm gonna give you some advice since you got so much money, Miss Lady. I'm gonna need you to fix the whole front of your house. Get it remodeled. We need to see some new bricks. We need to see some new something. How you got that much money, but it's easy for people to see your front porch from the street? You supposed to be you don't own no piece of land, girl. You can buy land for about $10,000. You can buy a piece of land for about 6 stacks. You can't buy no land and put that house on that little piece of property. Get off that front street over there in the hood, because that man told on you. If he wasn't there, you would have, I don't live in the hood, in the projects. You had to say you live in the hood because you had 2 niggas from the hood over there. And that man said, you in the hood. You in the hood. And the only reason ain't nobody came and robbed that goddamn and stole that damn food truck, because don't nobody want that nasty ass shit. They don't want it. It's sad when you can't sell a truck, or don't nobody want to take your damn truck because it smell like Ashley ass. And okay, let me get off. All right, I'm gone. Let me get off, y'all. Listen. Okay. They said her daughter up here. Who daughter? Who daughter? Who daughter up here? Who? Ashley got a daughter? Ashley got a daughter? Who daughter up here? Somebody said Ashley. Gerald, she in the chat. Call her back. Who in the chat? Who in the chat? I said call her back. Oh, Miss Monique, I'm finna call Miss. Okay, I'm finna call you. Hold on, I'm finna call. I'm finna get you on the line. We finna get Miss Amiga Moody on the line. Let's try to get Miss Amiga on the line. Hold on, y'all. Hold the line. Shamika Moody on line 2. Shamika Moody on line 2. All right, y'all. Let me see. I think this is the number. Calling you on the air, Miss Shamika.
Hello.
Must be Shamika, Miss Moody.
You have the wrong number.
Oh, a call. Oh, I don't. Who the hell I done call? Oh, I don't know who I was calling, y'all. I done called the wrong number.
Hello.
Miss Moody.
Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, hold on. Let me just make sure they can hear. Okay, hold on. Let me just make sure they can hear you. Us on the other side. Hold on. What's going on? Y'all hold on, give me one moment. Okay, yeah, we can hear you good. How you doing tonight?
I'm good. What about you?
Good. I was telling the people I was supposed to call you the other day, but I didn't get a chance to call you, and I apologize about that. And I was like, they keep saying go live, so I was like, let me go live tonight. And we just finished talking about the crazy lady Ashley, and the people wanted to hear from you. Now, do you know her? Do y'all know each other?
I mean, yeah, we grew up in the project together in Sparberry. They had 3 fucking project houses. She grew up in the same fucking hood we grew up in. So
why
it's
she acting like
it's
better?
It's no, I don't know. It's no beef. I guess the beef came in when I made a post like a couple of weeks ago and it said like if nobody tacos don't taste better, then the 2 people I posted, they throw them shits away. But that was not directly towards her.
Right.
And then one of my best friends put a post up there like the Chinese people said that her ass was stained and don't sit down in that chair. They got to take the chair out the door. So I laughed at the shit because I thought the shit was funny.
Wait, hold on.
So I was like,
Wait. It's so funny that you said that because I just roasted about how her whole fucking, and it's so funny. It's just so funny that you said that because I just sat here and literally came up with a joke about how when nobody buy that food truck because it smelled like Ashley ass inside of it. And you saying that the Chinese people said what?
Said that told my best friend to do not sit in that chair because she was stained. Then let them clean the chair out. So I'm like, best friend, like, who did that? So she was like, bitches that complain they got a lot of money and stuff like that. I said, oh my God, like that. Right. And I was like, well, who? So she tagged me and was like, Yummy Slim. And I was like, oh my God. So I guess that was her way to get back to my daughter, which my daughter never said nothing. Those kids walked past her house. Somebody other child was like, something stank. Mind you, she said she was standing in her house. So why would you come outside to entertain middle school kids?
Oh, right.
So because that's the way they take to go back and forth to school.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
So basically, the kids got a little further down. She comes out the door and say, y'all told my daughter to say, oh yeah, little bitch, you should make a moody child. So my daughter's like, Miss Yummy, what are you talking about? Oh yeah, your mom be talking about me. My baby said, my mama don't be talking about you, Miss Yummy. Oh, to you, bitch, it's Ashley. My daughter said, okay. So the kids decided to walk away. My daughter came home and told my son. They called me. I told my son, I said, go over there and see what's going on because I'm on my way. Because if my child said anything, I'm going to bust her ass.
Right.
Because she don't disrespect grown people.
Right.
So by the time I got there, I got another phone call. Was like, go over there, them kids trying to fight her. I was like, fight her. So I'm doing the 100 on the goddamn dashboard trying to get there. I walked up. She already got the fucking police up there standing by her. Mind you, that's why she was recording her face. She had the police right there. So I walk up to her like, Ashley, what's up? Like, what's going on? You know, what did my child do to you? She took her hand and was like, oh, bitch, you beneath me. You disrespectful bitch. I was like, hold up. I ain't said shit to you.
Right.
So you need to calm the fuck down. So I'm like, bring your ass off the stairs now because at this point, I see you like to argue with children and you don't want to talk to adults.
Right.
Because now I can be a child just like these kids. Because I'm more down telling my kids like, y'all just shut the fuck up with her.
Yeah.
Why the fuck y'all even come over here? All y'all even come over here anyway. I asked for me to go talk to her. Which my son said, Miss Ashley, what happened? She started what's going on my child. For the record, who keep going up here saying, oh, they disrespect her. Y'all don't know a motherfucking thing because y'all wasn't there.
Right.
Y'all haven't even seen the fucking whole videos. This bitch cropped out a whole lot of shit. My thing is why I'm so fucking mad is because you threaten my kids. Better yet, you slander my name, and you don't know a motherfucking thing about me.
Right. Right.
So I don't play like that. And I'm a grown ass woman, and I see she loves to entertain and bully kids. She bully kids. That's what I'm saying. She's a broke bitch. That same 6K she posts every time she posts that shit. Yeah. When she mad or somebody want to scrap back down, she's saying we bullying her.
Girl, she set up online and bullied a whole mother, a whole daughter.
I see that, and that's
he like that you literally call his sister an uneducated hoe. And then
my thing is about it. You's a big Oopa Loopa bitch. Look like you don't have 50 kids and swallow 25 of them, and you talking about kids because you can't have none.
Right.
Like I told the bitch, you need a hug. I don't stoop to that level. Right. But like I told her when I was walking by with the police, she said, "Oh, you threatened me." No, bitch, I didn't threaten you. I made you a promise. Right. Because when I see her, I'm gonna let the dog shot her fucking ass.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. So like what you like? So she literally. So what did the police say when they got there? Like, did they?
The police told me basically like, don't follow her up. Basically, she ignorant as fuck. Yeah. The police is tired of her. Everybody's tired of her. Yeah. Nobody in Maryland likes her because all thing she do is bully people, kids. Yeah. Like, bitch, you mad? By a couple of years ago, she talking about people, kids going to prom. Bitch, you mad because you never went to prom. Like, crazy. Your grandma had to make your shit.
That's crazy. Cause she even been in a prom.
This bitch been a size 17X all her fucking life.
Damn.
So why is you so mad at the community? Talking about bitches pro living the project. Bitch, your house is stank. And them kids ain't lie. The shit was stank.
What they say is she smelled like?
They didn't say that she smelled like nothing. They just walked by and was saying like, God, leave something stank. That's all they said.
Shamika smell like something dead in the woods.
Yeah. And they talking about her food good. No, the fucking it don't even look good.
So what she be selling?
I don't know what the fuck she be selling because from what that man posted up, they look like half done cooked shit.
So she be on that set, she be cooking a whole pot of chitlins up in that motherfucker. You smell that bitch down the highway.
Yeah. But the damn highway. The hospital say, and them kids on the sidewalk, like, why you come outside bullying kids? That's just my thing. And then you got people up here saying, oh, the kids disrespect. I ain't raised my kids. I raised my kids the best of my ability. Right. Whatever my kids do on the outside, I correct shit. And a lot of motherfuckers can tell you, if my child did something, I'm coming out every last one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact.
So that's why I went to her like, what did my child say? You didn't want to talk to me. You put your hand like, oh, like I'm beneath you. Bitch, because I stay in the project. That don't mean I don't pay rent. Yeah. Bitch, you living in a free house that you got from Dale.
Wait, there's some tea right here. You said she living in a free house? Wait, what?
Yes, but if you got 6K, fix that house up. Bitch, you ain't even got a regular screen door. You got one of them little screen doors that you open the door and the flies and shit can't come in your house. Little shit that you buy from Walmart. Bitch, you ain't even got no screen door. But you too long talk about I'm selling my ass. Girl, I'm on drugs. Girl, bye. I never had a drug in my system. Like, if the drug I'm taking, I look damn good. Sure I might even give her some so she can shake the fuck up.
Right, give her some of that cute looking drug.
Look like what you call them little shit, the little toys that you spin and tie together and they twist up.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I can't think of it now.
One of them little fucking little toys, the little old timey toys that you twist up.
Somebody need to give her ass she needs some crack. That'll make her drop some weight fast. Give her some crack.
I didn't even know the way her titty was. One that old down in that 5th layer. Like, girl, please don't come for me because you asked for it. I tried to be nice. I tried to be 43 years old, but I see she put me back to 19. So I'm going to be childish with her.
Somebody said the bootleg screen.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So, okay.
But you bad for people.
Yeah.
She need to stop trolling kids, period. If you mad at a parent, somebody did to you, or you feel like somebody saying something about you, Don't fuck with no kids.
No, cause people whoop
My kids is my fucking weakness, and I'm not gonna let nobody send no fucking death threat to my kids.
That's what I want to ask you. What are you doing about that? Like, what you?
Oh, I got that emotion, baby.
Okay.
Let her sit there and think that her neck pretty with that rusty ass, crusty ass neck. You let her keep thinking that going on live talking about Nelly. She should have been saying, "Oh, I'm smelly." That's what she should have been fucking saying. She's smelly, not no fucking helly and all that bullshit she doing. But she's pathetic. She already. She's dead in her own world. She don't even know that. Like, bitch,
damn, you roast her ass. You on her damn neck.
You did a ditch for me, bitch. You buy us a damn make a pond for your goddamn ass because you can't get in my ditch.
What she been? So hold on, let me get this right. So why she acting like she been a white woman all her life? That
bitch came. Her mama just as black and black and motherfucking get.
So she
and the bitch probably don't even know who her daddy is. Since she's talking about other people got different baby daddies, the bitch probably don't even know what daddy is because I ain't never seen her fucking daddy. The bitch been born and raised in the fucking project.
Oh my God.
All her fucking life. All her life. I can take you and show you every fucking 3 project house that she stayed the fuck in. Like her whole family had a house. And I got people out here that can buy it for because all of us grew up the fucking together in the same goddamn neighborhood. Everybody know.
So she takes this nasty truck around different states and stuff. She canceled on Fayetteville when she saw that I was North Carolina posting about her making the comments.
Man, she said nobody want her, man. She can't go to Florence. She can't go back to Columbia.
Yeah.
I mean, and then the shit that she posted about she was on tour or whatever. This girl was home. I should have took a picture of the fucking truck when she claimed she was going out of town. Her ass still that nasty truck still there.
Yeah, she got that big ass truck back then.
And then talking about I need a school bus. Bitch, you can't even get in my bus. Why is you so mad about what the fuck I'm driving? How the fuck am I living? Right. Bitch, I ain't never asked you for nothing. Talking about she mad because I want to sell her food, my food stamp. Bitch, I need my food stamp.
I know that's right.
Yeah, my kids ain't want to work for your man.
With your hungry ass up in there, because she don't.
Yeah, because she need a weight loss journey. She needs salads and shit.
That's what she need to do. Take that truck on a vegan tour. Talking about she just
no, she need to let.
I just got out.
She need to tie herself up to that truck and pull that bitch.
Okay,
that's what she need to do.
That's crazy. I'm glad that y'all good though. But she was.
Yeah, we good. You know, one thing about me, and like I said, a lot of people, I don't come out my character, but she made me do it. When I go try to talk to her, she made me come out of character.
Right.
And for the 150 motherfucking times, I raised my fucking kids. Yeah. I don't do drama. Yeah. I don't let my kids just do and say what the fuck they want to say.
Right.
And in reality, my child never cursed her. My 21-year-old cursed her. Right. My little kid ain't never cursed her. So that's where people get it wrong at. Once she started calling him out his name, yeah, he went back in on her. So you don't come for nobody. If you in the house, and as you can clearly see, the bitch said, well, let me stop calling her that. Her, whatever she is, said that she was in the house and she heard the kids.
Right.
You wanted that. Yeah. Because you was mad at me. You was mad at me. So you did that to get to me through my child.
That's sad. That's crazy. She wrong for
that.
No,
that's sick, man. That's sick, man. She didn't know my kids was gonna go in on her. But I told them, I told them, I said, y'all get from this woman, get from this girl, because she's not no woman, she's a girl. She's a little ass girl. The suit down to middle school kids age.
Right, yeah. She a big little girl.
Yeah, a big.
Do anybody got some baby pictures of her? Do anybody got some baby pictures of graduation pictures of her?
Go to the, what's the name of that thing, that dinosaur, the old back in the days, the dinosaur, the man name was Earl. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, she probably ain't got no fucking baby pictures.
Anybody out there marrying, I got $50 for you if y'all can find me some baby pictures of her. Now, don't go take a picture and make some AI stuff. I want some real baby pictures or some graduation picture, or she in the yearbook trying to fit in the frame, y'all send it to me.
Shit.
But
you probably ain't seen no bone shoulders in that damn picture.
you probably just see, you know what? I'm not gonna do this because they're gonna say, "Oh, drill fat shaming." But I feel like if you big, you big. Just accept the fact you big, you big, you big, you big.
But see, before the last time, the kids did not even call her fat. After the fact, she cursed them kids out. I put the video on my page. You go to my page, you can post it. You'll clearly hear her cuss at them kids. Them kids was not at her house no more. They don't walk down the road, but she came out start with them kids.
What? Let me.
That's why I said she cropped out half of the what was going on, because she wanted to look like my kids is not home trained. But like I tell a lot of people, when you ain't got kids, you can't tell nobody how to raise their kids.
Right. That's true.
And you can't talk about nobody parenting because you don't know. You know the looks of my kids because my kids look like me, but you don't know shit about my kids.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm about to go. Let me see.
And for whoever
right
getting on this post, I seen a post on here. Somebody posted, but the kids bully her. No, Brittany, my kids didn't bully her.
Who?
Y'all need to learn to get y'all facts straight. What was her name? The girl said that y'all bully her. Well, you wasn't even there.
Call them out.
It's a lot of them. I think it was Brittany Evans. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm wrong, sorry, Brittany, but if it is
but you know, everybody that feel like doo-doo gonna be coming to the
Excuse me, Brittany. It's the Ashley Scrickland. I guess she eating her food or whatever. Ashley must be paying her.
Somebody said the ex worker want to call in.
Who's Santana? Yeah, the gay boy. My cousin. Let him get up here.
He used to work. He used to work for who?
Oh, well, let Santana get up here.
He used to work for who?
Ashley.
Okay. All right. Well, let me clear the line. I'm about to play this video on your page first, and then I'm gonna open up the line. I'm gonna post the number online so he can get in the call. So just give me like 2 minutes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right, y'all. Let me go over here and play this video on Miss Mika's page. Okay, let me take these comments down. Okay. I think this is it. Not the baby. I thought we had to pay to talk to you.
Her mama gonna come get you.
Well, she called her a bitch.
Her mama finna come. Who walking to the hood? Bitch, I'm walking to the field.
I think that was the only video. Let me see. She sent up that cussing at no kids, called that girl a B. We heard it. That baby said, I thought we had to pay to talk to you. Ooh, they talking to you. Ooh, baby. Ooh, this generation today. Okay, they said the ex-worker want to call in. Okay, I'm going to do it like this. Ex-worker, hit me up on the Facebook page. Go to the Facebook page, the North Carolina Beat, and send us a message. And send me your number, and I'm going to call you that way. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me see. Okay, let me just open up the line. Because I know the people want to call. Okay, let me see. When I open up the line, y'all don't call. But then when y'all don't open up the line, y'all want to call. Okay. Okay, let me see. All right, let me put the number up here. 919-307-9002 is the number. Okay, let me read some of y'all comments. Yep, the mama going to beat her ass. Oops, this is my first time watching. This is my first time watching in, but it's given. Okay, I don't know what the fuck that mean. I mean, you giving ugly, but come in here looking cute or try to be cute. Cause I don't want to pack your ass up. I don't know what the little emojis and shit got going on, cause that's about how thin your motherfucking head look. Well, this took a turn real quick. I love it here. Okay. They said her fat ass was in King Street, South Carolina today. Oh Lord. I'm trying to understand what's these little finger, what's these little finger things? Cause see, y'all finna get roasted. If they fight someone at that time, record it. Okay, let me see. Did the person message the blog? Okay, let me see. They said the ex-manager wanted to call in. Hold on, how I got this set up? I always got something going on. Okay, let me see. Oh, it means clock that T. Oh, I was finna roast. My apologies. I apologize. I'm trying to listen. I was about to. Joey was a compliment. Me, you. Oh, okay. I was about to say, listen, cause y'all know me. I don't be that weird shit. I be ready to clock that. You better. I be ready to. Be ready to. Shimon, your motherfucker. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. I know. But damn, you done roasted me now. I know you taking it back with shit. I apologize. Okay, well, I don't think nobody gonna call in when you hear it. I guess. So I don't know who this worker is or who this person is that wanted to call in. But listen, I'm about to go because I done been on here too long. Okay. Y'all, what's going on? You know, I ain't gonna talk about it on this live. I'm gonna talk about it on the next live. They said I didn't like the tacos. Hold on. Somebody said I didn't like the tacos when she first cooked them out the house. I thought she cooked it in that rusted ass frying pan. They say your food nasty, Ashley. And they say your truck smell like Ashley's ass. And you know what? That's sad that the Chinese people said you stink, that they had to get up and wash a whole chair. Now, why did Miss Shamika come up here? Miss Shamika low-key roasted you, Ashley. That's so sad. I'm waiting for this 911 call to come back in. And as soon as we get this 911 call, I'm gonna let y'all know what she said on the 911 call when she called. Okay. I done put the number up. I'm about to go. They said put the number back. I'm about to go, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all got to catch me on the next live, baby. I'm about to go. I had it up. I'm about to go now. They said, oh, wait, let me see. Okay, that's the finger emoji. Clock it. Say I'm getting old without saying it. Not say I'm getting old without saying it. Listen, I ain't old, but you know. All right, y'all. I'm gone, y'all. Somebody said I don't give a fuck. I'm riding behind Shamika Moody and her kids because I know her regardless of past history between us. I know who she is and the person she is. Oh, that's nice right there. She's like me, babe. We don't play that shit with our children. And I know she's a great mother. That's what's up. That's respect right there, Tiffany. But Ashley, let me say something to you, baby. Let me say something to you. Cause I grew up in the hood, in the projects. Let me say something to you. The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. Be very careful how much you boast about how much money you make. Because them 6,000 gonna go to 3,000, and 3,000 go to 2,000, and 1,000 gonna go to $0, and you're gonna be sitting you're gonna be sitting on your motherfucking couch outside on the curb when them people come put your ass out there free. But Shamik Moody said you live in a free. Only people that I know they get a free house, I'm not gonna tell you who I know. But well, I think they get a free apartment. But at the end of the day, is it true that you living in a free house? I should have asked her more questions about this free house. What kind of free house they giving away down there? That's why she chose to live in the hood. Because she getting a free house. Allegedly. She don't want to spend none of that money. And got that goddamn big ass truck sitting out there in the front. Everybody in the city know where you stay. Everybody. You should have got that bitch a car garage and rented a car garage every month and go park that bitch there. Want everybody to know where you stay. That's why they pull it up. Okay, they said, hi, Gerald. She has to pull permits everywhere she goes. So do we know if she been pulling permits or have she been oh, okay. Yeah, do we know if you've been pulling permits or you've been, pulling one over these people's heads? This bitch be coming down the highway like the WWE 18 wheelers. Y'all know the motherfucker be coming down the highways, the WWE trucks when they go city to city with the stage and stuff and all the ringside shit they set up. Coming down that motherfucker. That's sad. Hold on, let me see something. Okay, they said that you had a former employee wanted to come out and say something, but Michelle, where he go? Where they go? She said it was left to her from somebody dying, I believe. Basically said she found the house because the owner died. The grandma passed away and she been in it ever since. I think she said somebody died and she got, I probably zoned out. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, that's what she said. Okay. I know her bed smell like smell like a hog pen and piss and hay. Okay, let me see. All right, I don't see who this person is y'all was telling me about. So we over and out. They said she been having issues with that truck. Yeah, I heard that the gas was leaking on that bitch. Or something with the gas tanks or something was leaking. Said her ass almost blew up on. So I don't know. Girl, go get the truck fixed. Stop being so cheap. You making $6,000. Talking about she made $6,000 last weekend. That's a major drop from what you've been posting. Posting them made up fucking documents and them made up bank statements and them made up damn. Anybody can make that shit. I can make that up and say that. We want to see some screen recording. See, screen record, log in that bank account, screen record. If you really got it like you say you got to, show us. Stop putting up these fake ass documents. Mad at them kids because they called you what you are. What them big back said. All right, y'all, I'm gone. Thank y'all so much for tuning in on tonight. Listen, y'all, starting. Let me see. Well, we will be back live tomorrow, y'all. All right, we will be back live. So we'll be back live tomorrow at 7:30. All right, 7:30 p.m. tomorrow because it's May. All right, May. So I'm gonna explain to y'all what was going on with the group. Okay, so I can kind of, because I know y'all like, well, what Gerald being? So let me just kind of explain to y'all before I get up out of here. So I told y'all to not renew your subscription for the month of May because people like Brittany and others, a lot others, were trying to join the subscription to pay their $4.99 to get in, and it kept putting them on a waiting list. If you remember the last live that I did, actually, Brittany, I believe she called in as well, and I put up the screenshot that she was getting, and she had sent me a screen recording because I needed to send it to Facebook support because they wanted to see what the issue we were getting. And so I said, well, what we'll do is in May, we would try to either go to Patreon or go back to Patreon or go to Fanbase. But because it wasn't fair that people wanted to subscribe, but they were being put on a waiting list. Okay. So as soon as we're like the middle of April, Facebook, got my account situated so I don't have to charge y'all anymore. Go figure, right? And then all of a sudden, the damn group, like I can't even go live and subscribers only no more. So I don't know what's going on with Facebook and this glitch they got going on. And I think Michelle was telling me something about Darius. Y'all know the Scramble Cook. Said something about he was going live and he was only being able to go live for like 5 minutes, but it's definitely a bug going around with the Facebook subscriber stuff. I don't know what Meta got going on, but they have been stalling. I still have not heard anything back to this day as it relates to that waiting list. So I said to myself, well, I can't go live in the subscribers mode, so I'm not gonna go live at all. Now I did give y'all 2 free lives, but I said I was not gonna go back live again unless it was in the group, but I couldn't go back. So I said I would keep, and I posted this in my subscribers group so they know. And so I said, well, I'm gonna keep trying until it works. And if it works before May gets here, then I would go live in the group. But even to this day, I still can't go live in the group. And I don't know when they gave me my shit back, if it triggered something or something, but the option where you can select the audience, it doesn't have subscribers mode up there anymore. I could post in the group, so I don't know. And then with this waiting list, I don't know, but it seems like everything is working out. So to keep my loyalty to my subscribers, I just, said I wasn't gonna go live for nobody. But tomorrow is May 1st. We back on the free stream, free live for the public. So yeah. All right. So anything else? Yeah. So, and I told the people who subscribed if they wanted a refund to inbox me. And then the people that's going to get their shirt, you're still going to get your shirts, they email me. And the people that I posted in the group when I addressed this, I told y'all, hit me up about the refund. No questions asked, you got it. But nobody's hit me up yet. So, but at the end of the day, I don't know. Facebook got some crazy stuff going on. They be removing people friends from the friends list. With this page, people be messaging us and they be like, I don't need no help. And I'm like, what you mean you don't need no help? And they be telling me that the page be messaging people. And I'm like, maybe it's because y'all be snooping on the page. And since you be snooping so long, they just be asking you, I guess it just send you a message asking you if you need help. I don't fucking know. I don't know what Mark Zuckerberg and all them people got going on. But y'all, we will be back live again tomorrow at 7:30. Okay. Yeah. Still praying my scripture because you deserve it. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Lord Joe, I forgot to send me and my mama's shirt info. Yeah, send it to me. And I'm glad y'all all right, Asia. Oh my God, that was so scary. That was so scary. No, don't worry about subscribing, Daisy. No, you good, baby. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right, y'all. Listen, we'll